Like,
Yeah.
And it was so funny. Then they ended up cutting out a scene of her and Kristen. It's like, or Heidi and Kristen.
Hello.
Like, so, not only do you want that much money, they didn't even use what they had to use.
Right. And let's talk about this other guy, Justin Bobby.
Oh,
Does he live in a van? That's what it is.
No, the guy is a professional actor. Like Brandon Lee, all due respect, because he's the actor on the cast, should have Justin Bobby as his acting coach. Like everything you hear is like premeditated, scripted. There
like going home to the child at home. He goes to visit his child at home.
To be honest, I'm not even trying to be shady. I wouldn't believe that was a set. Like that was at Warner Brothers lot, and he rented like a fake childhood home, and
the nice middle-aged couple lives there.
Yeah, those are actors. I won't even believe.
Okay.
1 second he's a gang member, then was a hairstylist, and then he was a tennis player. He's also a surfer. And he's also a skater.
Oh, he's also a gang member. Right, he's a gang member selling drugs as a kid.
Too many. I mean, good for him. What about it?
But was he on? Like, because I didn't watch it religiously. Was he on 10 years ago?
Full disclosure, I've only seen one episode of the back. I was too busy spending money that I was making from the hill, so I didn't watch it. I was
okay.
So
okay, first of all, why are these falling already? Now granted, this probably is the first tree where the leaves fall normally, but look, I mean, they're red. Aren't they pretty though? Ooh, pretty. Fall leaves already. We had hot wind yesterday. I was like, this is why California is on fire. All right, so what am I doing today? Kurtie, you know my stuff better than I do. When did I buy this? I do not know. It had to have been this last year because I've been into all these labels so much. I do not. Now, there's black ink on it, so I must have used it once already. But I have not pulled it apart purposely. And it doesn't have to be perfectly stamped. In fact, I prefer it not to be. But I'm going to take my night sky and stamp it. See what happens. And yes, I've had these gouaches for good grief. Probably the beginning of spring. Or maybe the end of winter. I took them to the beach, I know. I did not like them at all. Those are the jelly gouaches. I did not like them at all in the beginning. But they are growing on me. They go a long way. A lot longer than I thought they would. I love them on top of like white gesso or acrylic or something like that, a gesso type foundation. Oh, that's better. I really like them, but I have another set. Don't tell anybody. I have a gift certificate from Amazon. Well, let's just say I had a gift certificate from Amazon. I bought a set of gouaches. Their container is a little bit different. The shape is a little bit different, but there's 42 colors. A lot of them close to the same, but as each other, but that's okay. And once they harden a little bit, they're much more portable. When they were jelly, I was worried about them sloshing everywhere. Okay, where's this gonna go? I don't know. All right. Okay, what else have I gotten? Dun, dun, dun. Used books. I love this brand, first of all, DK. I discovered them in travel books, I think was the first place. A lot of my travel books are these. But I found one on used books. I wish used books were still like $1 or a penny or $2. Rats. I was gonna actually cut out a bug from here. And I still might. $49. I'm looking for a Nightcrawler. Is what I'm looking for. Here's my night sky. Can't find one. Kurtie, I would hate your internet situation. It would drive me nuts. But You're probably more productive than I am. Okay. Trying to make stars. What else is going on around here? We were in the water all day Saturday. Our friends with their grandchildren from Florida came, and I think I was in the water for 7 hours. Because I went out early, and my sister came over, and we sat out there for 2 hours. Then our friends were here for at least 5. So it was a lot of sun. But I'm not sunburned. Usually, because that's really the first time I've been out in the water for any length of time, except for on the boat maybe. Because it's hard for me to get down the ladder to get in the water with my stupid ankle. But I did. But I got sun, but I didn't get burnt. Usually I do the first big amount of sun I put out there, but... And I cannot tell you, I am so ready to go to the beach. But 2 more months. And I'm hoping my husband can stay a little bit longer each time this go round. And I'm hoping I can, like, just put me on speakerphone for an hour with the art group. So my thought process is to go for 2 weeks, come home for a week, go for 2 weeks, come home for a week. We'll see if that works. I don't know. Okay, here's my night sky. Now I need a Nightcrawler. And, ooh, this is paper that I accidentally made. I like that. And there's a little dog laying on the floor, just being as sweet as can be. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. I couldn't sleep last night. My mind was just racing. But I think I came up with my theme for my Halloween journal. Can't tell you yet. I don't know. I have a couple themes playing in my head. I wish I had this earlier. I'd found this, but at least I found it. Just gives me a basic shape to play with. Ooh, that's a pretty color too. All right, this has to be decorated somehow. I think I'm just going to fast forward you because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Well, I didn't find a Nightcrawler in the insect book, but I'm glad I have that one. And I am doing the outline of my faux Nightcrawler, Michael Palin's Nightcrawler, in jelly gouache. And then I'm going to go over it with colored pencil, and I use my Futunescu pen, which I love that pen, to outline it because it's permanent black ink, and I like the point. And I started off with a lot of greens and shadowing, theoretically. And I don't know what color Nightcrawlers are, or if they look like grasshoppers. But in this particular one in Peru does. There was something about Peru on the news, Karchi. Did they just have a huge earthquake? Something I remember seeing the other day on the news. Anyhow, so yep, I'm off to art in about an hour. Well, yeah, about an hour. And I'm trying to squeeze the editing in of this before I go, because then I come home and I do the newsletter for the art group. And yeah, I think I would like to just be on speakerphone, or they can Zoom me in or something like that. I don't know if anybody, I guess a couple of them can do Zoom now. That way I don't have to be there, because I really would like to stay like 2 weeks. Because really and truly, The first winter, we only use our beach house in the winters, but in the first winter, well, starting in October, um, we were fixing so much up and ripping things out and working. The second winter, I was handicapped with my stupid foot. So this is my first real test of a winter at the beach. Um, being a snowbird, sort of. It's only 3 hours away, but still. Um, I still, So, yeah, I'm going to join the quilt group again down there. I think if we have it again, our numbers are going skyrocketing here all of a sudden. Bad, bad, bad. So we'll see. But yeah, so watch out for night crawlers in the Incas. It's an Inca night crawler in Peru if you ever get to go. One day, maybe, hopefully. Woohoo! Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow.